We're doing a fake IELTS oral English interview. I am the student.
IELTS speaking test. Did you have a bike when you were young?
Yes, I can remember it very well. It had a rather low handlebar. I thought it was very advanced. I was very excited when I learnt to ride it for the first time, and I loved it dearly.
Do you ride a bike when you go out now?
I do have a couple of bikes, and I have used them, especially to go shopping. So I like a big basket in front and a big basket behind to put all my shopping in.
What was your childhood dream?
I think to become a knight. I wanted to be a knight, and my brother-in-law is a knight. I never got there.
Are you the kind of person who sticks to dreams?
Yes, I am rather. I have a kind of a dream of an ideal society that I want to be part of, and where people behave well to each other and love each other. But attaining that is not easy.
What is your dream job?
My dream job has always been whatever I happen to be doing at the time. And that usually is something that happens sort of by accident or something else. But so where I am right now is I'm a CEO of my own little company, and I have a tiny little team of people that we work together, and I'm very happy doing that.
Do you think you're an ambitious person?
Yes, I used to be very ambitious. I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread, and so I ought to have the top job and the top pay and the top status. But I got educated along the way.
What city do you live in?
Weifang, Shandong, China.
How do you think of it?
I think it's a great city, yes, because it's growing, and there are lots of people here doing new things, trying to grow businesses. It's not complacent, and it just does its own thing in its own way. It's quite humble and straightforward.
Describe a book that you have read many times.
My book is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I started reading it when I was 16 at school. At that age, a book like that can have a powerful influence on you. You look at the characters and what they thought, what they dreamt about, what they cared about, their relationships, and it had a very deep effect on me. And looked at this book again. I've got the same volume that I read at that time, and we're doing a series on it. And so, of course, I've been studying it closely again and delighted so much in more and more things about it. Tolstoy is a master. And when you deal with a master, you don't want to change a single syllable of anything he wrote, and you don't criticize anything he wrote. It's magisterial, it's lapidary. It's a wonderful, wonderful book.
Do you think people need to develop the habit of reading, and why?
I really do, yes. And as I'm trying to teach English to Chinese people, what I'm trying to do all the time, more and more, is try to get people to absorb the pattern of thinking of the English mind, which is based on its culture, its language, its own books, its history, its writers, and to absorb that. So I think that in particular for Chinese people learning English, it's very important to read books. And it's only from the book that you can really get the pattern, because you can see the whole picture of the writer's mind from beginning to end and how everything fits in together. Otherwise, just the little bits and pieces that you get from videos and sound bites don't give you the pattern of the language and therefore the pattern of the thinking.
Do you think e-books will make people read more, and why?
Yes, I do. I think all the different technologies that come along that enable communication with others and reading and information and Google and ChatGPT, they all add to the total amount of knowledge available, and they will find their own place in society in accordance with society's needs.